Hey guys, Toadster back. We're in the Leo this time, and this is kind of an in-depth, and it's how to play a soft medium with terrible gun handling as a bottom tier in a big open map. So this could be worse. It could be Himmelsdorf. It could be Ensk, right? But in this case, we don't have full view range. We have a very poor gun handling, and we're just gonna try and win this game. This was played on stream. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of my stream and someone said something and I tried to respond. Anyway, it's all good. So we don't take any damage, luckily, and we don't, more importantly, go off the cliff and suicide. So anyway, I am new to streaming, and and that's one of the pitfalls, I guess. So their Leo has taken his brave pills, which is probably a little too brave. In a Leo bottom tier, you are going to get ripped apart. So I know that guy's going to die, and our gun handling is such that we can't get a shot. So we've missed 2 shots, basically because I screwed up when I was trying to respond to somebody in stream. So I guess there's comedy involved too. So you notice I fire on this guy before he pops out so that I don't get lit. And that's a trick I use sometimes, is to pop out, fire, lead fire, and if it hits, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. So we've got a light tank in our base, and that's the luckiest shot in Wargaming history. This thing does not snap very good, but again, that was a lead shot, and the reason that I did a lead shot was because I didn't want to get lit. Now, that Jagdpanther holds it down on this side, so I got to give him props. Look at our T-30 hiding behind a Jagdpanther in a completely useless position. So I'm pretty sure this LTG is going to want to pop out at some point, and for whatever reason our light tank fires on him when he's out in the open with almost no health. So we are at a severe disadvantage. They have people in the valley, and I'm thinking this Jagdpanther is making a mistake, and I said that on stream, that you really don't want to push out in a casemate TD into the open. But somehow he survives. So you'll notice slow gameplay, and I missed my opportunity, and now he can get up underneath me, and there's really not much I can do. So I don't want that T-28 prototype to farm me. Every 8 seconds he's going to throw 400 alpha at me, and this, myself and this Ravioli work together quite well in this replay. So the Type 59's a little PO'd. I don't understand. You know, he's dead, whatever. We're alive. We're just trying to get free shots where we can, and we're able to put a very low roll into that LTG. Now you'll notice I'm out of the view range of that, completely out of draw distance of that prototype. So that is part of the reason for my positioning here. And it looks like we're losing. So one thing I notice is we're losing this side, and eventually these heavies are going to die because they're going to get flanked. And the only thing that we had up here was a Jagdpanther. This T-30 has really not done his team any favors. So we're going to go ahead and throw a shot in here, hope it hits, and it lands 10 meters away in the dirt, fully aimed. So shows you this tank's gun. But you can't be close in this tank, because if you're close to the enemy, you're going to die, because they're just going to push you and shoot you, and they'll pen you almost anywhere, especially tier 8s and 9s. So I'm trying to figure out where this LTG is going, but at the same time, I would like to get some shots into these guys that are pushing. And that's an unfortunate shot. I had to take a snapshot because that's all I had. And the LTG shows up elsewhere. So this is dangerous because if that T-30 crests that hill, and my goodness, Tony, why did you not take that shot earlier? So this LTG is in trouble, and we throw a blind shot into him. I don't know if that hit or not, but this thing also takes arty fire horrendously. So as you can see, we're just trying to get shots on these guys that are flanking, and we're able to do that, and that is very helpful to our team. Now, there's still a T-30, so the issue is that T-30 comes around the corner and blaps us for 750. So we're still playing very, very cautiously. We know there's an LTG in the middle, and what I'm trying to do at this point is just find him. And by find him, I mean I want to get lit. And that's normally not what you want, but I would like to get lit so that I can figure out where he's at. So at this point, we haven't been lit. I'm thinking I need to throw my man pants on and help out this Oni and T-30. This T-30, not so much. It really frustrates me when top tiers go hide. It's really, really frustrating. So we finally get lit. I don't know where from, and there's the LTG. So I don't know if he showed up on the mini-map earlier or not. I wasn't paying attention, quite honestly, and I'm thinking in the same thought process now as I was during the game, and I just did not see that guy. So Artie takes a pot shot, and we are attempting to hit this LTG and take out the T-30. So I'm a one shot for the T-30, and this Ravioli does something smart. He comes up first and puts a shot into the T-30 because he could afford to lose the health if he had to. And we're able to put a tracking shot into the T-30, and looks like our T-30 killed him. So now this LTG is trying to escape, and what's funny is you have to really know what you're doing to escape there. So we get hit by the prototype, and as a team player, we're going to get as arty safe as we can, and we're going to let the team know where that prot's at. So it's kind of a slow game. I mean, we've got 1,300 damage, which is actually respectable on a bottom tier tank with absolutely no armor and a terrible gun. But we're going to ignore that prot, leave that to the T-30. He seems to like to camp, so I would rather go after Artie, take Artie out, and then deal with the prot. So, and obviously the M4 A1 Ravioli is thinking the same exact thing. Now I've got the speed on him, so, but he's got the gun handling on me. So look how long it takes me to aim versus him. This is an extra 3 or 4 seconds there. So I think the M4 Ravioli splits off. I don't know, and I say my aim time. I don't know why that T-30 is pushed out where he's pushed out to. There is no reason for him to do that. He will get DPM down by that prot, and so regardless, we're gonna go up here and try to kill Artie. As a bottom tier, you know, our job is to throw shots into stuff that we can hit. So I should have loaded HE, but instead I did ping the map to let everybody know where I was going, but instead we get lucky and ammo rack that guy. And I don't believe we get a shot on the prototype, which is okay because we are a one-shot for him. But that prototype didn't do his team any favors either. He's got a lot of armor too, but it is a crying shame when you see a T-30 in a top-tier game sitting in the back of the map. And then he probably had a decent game because he cleaned up some 3 kills after our team was worked down because he wasn't there. So it's a shameful way to play. You guys don't do that. If you're top tier and you've got armor, you need to be up front playing the game. So let's go take a look at the after action on this. Okay, this kind of surprised me. This was only a second class. We did 17, almost 1800 damage in a tier 7 tank in a tier 9 game, and we got a Pascucci's. So top of the team though is 986 XP. Our IS-6 again did well. Our Ravioli did well, and then this guy picks up 2700 damage because he camps in the back. So I don't know. I will never understand that. Now this guy was up front and did 3200 damage and probably spotted for his team and used his armor. So 14 shots, 7 hits, 7 pens. So that goes to show you 608 assist. So that's 2300 combined. And we would have lost some credits because we fired some gold rounds. I don't know if you guys noticed that during the replay, but we had a premium account, so we made credits. But check out this XP, 7400 XP. So that's going to help me get to the next tank, which is the Emil. And also the new Swedish line is coming out. If you guys don't know that, I believe it's going to be in 1.5, so fairly soon. I hope you enjoyed the replay. I hope that is helpful to people. And if you've got tanks or maps you are struggling with, please let me know in the comments, and we will try our best to show you those tanks or those maps. Toadster out.